As the first semi-final goes down between New Zealand and India in Manchester at the Old Trafford. But how is it going to turn out? We're going to talk about that. Firstly, let's just say it has been a great ride all the way up to the semi-final, and it has been exciting, except for a few dead rubbers. It has been a very up and down kind of a tournament. A lot of question marks, a lot of criticism, a lot of great games, and a lot of dead ones. But here we are now, finally. We've got India clashing with New Zealand, and then, oh boy, it is Australia taking on England. That's a semi-final number 2. And then we're going to find out who is going to rule the world on the 14th of July. But let's talk about what we have at hand. India versus New Zealand, and it is going to be a very interesting clash. Now, in the group stages, their match was washed out. These teams did not play each other in the group stages. It was a 1-1 point situation for them. So this is going to be interesting to see them, how they go at each other. We're going to be talking about the squads, about the strategy, and about the possible outcome of the day because of weather. Yes, weather is going to be a spoiler today. The Manchester Old Trafford weather forecast says there are chances of rain, 40 to 50% throughout the day, sporadic showers, and whether that will affect the game or not, we will find out. However, in the event that the game is stopped or abandoned, we go into reserve day, which is tomorrow. And we will continue to see, find out who's going to go into the finals. So, let me introduce my panelists to you. Our friends are back in the studio, back in the action. The Lord of Lords, the double centurion at Lords, former national team coach, our national team player, chief selector, and hero all-round, Mr. Mohsin Khan. Good morning, Mohsin bhai. I love that tie, man. You're looking sharp and nice. Good stuff.
Thank you very much for having me. I can, mashallah, use the same words.
All right, thank you. Now, I know you do that as a formality.
No,
I do it.
you're looking sharp as always.
I actually slept basically for.
Well, I think you very rightly said we had a wonderful rest because 36 consecutive days we did.
Absolutely.
And even Lance had to go back, but he was also working there, so we all were busy. And you are sharp. I must say one thing in two things: look-wise and talk-wise.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I get a compliment straight out of the back there. I've had a good adventurous 2 days off. With me, ladies and gentlemen, the alpha male, the Zulu warrior, the one man who could change the game for his country, for his team, with the bat or the ball, all by himself, no matter who the opposition was. Mr. Lance Klusner. Lancey, welcome to the studio, man. Good to have you here.
Yes.
Looking sharp.
Yeah.
Good?
Big game.
Yes.
Today.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
You're well rested?
Yes.
Lots of biryani and nihari over the off days? Yeah.
Too much. I'm glad we're working today.
Yes, we are. We could burn some calories by talking. Yes, that's how we're going to go about our business today. All right, thank you, Lancey. Good to have you here back into the studio with me, ladies and gentlemen. The recent father, the YouTube history maker in Pakistan, the legend himself, the fastest and the most feared fast bowler in the game of cricket, the man himself, the Rawalpindi Express, who expresses himself with all his heart, Mr. Shoaib Akhtar. Good morning, Shoaib.
Good morning, man.
Sharp,
Thanks.
man. I see
man.
the pocket square is out, the tie is up. It is semi-final time here.
Yep.
It is. All right, before we get backing, let's talk about how these teams have fared in the semi-finals. Now, India ne janab ab tak jo hai, they played 6 semi-finals so far in the history of World Cups, and they have a 50% success rate. They have won 3 semi-finals and lost 3 semi-finals. Compared to that, New Zealand has played 7 semi-finals. They have won only 1 and lost 6. 14% chances. With that, let's get starting, Mohsin bhai. ये है इनके माजी की कहानी कुछ इस तरीके से है, तारीख कुछ ये कहती है कि वो 6 दफा खेले हैं सेमीफाइनल इंडिया वाले, 3 दफा जीते हैं, 3 दफा हारे हैं, और न्यूजीलैंड ने 7 दफा खेला है सेमीफाइनल, एक ज्यादा खेला है इंडिया से, मगर सिर्फ 1 दफा जीते हैं वो सेमीफाइनल.
हाँ, देखिए इनकी हिस्ट्री तो रही है कि सेमीफाइनल तक ये कमाल की क्रिकेट खेल रहे होते हैं, लेकिन फिर एकदम से इवन ब्रेंडन मैकलम वाज द कैप्टन और ये ऐसे फ्लाई कर रहे थे फखर टिल द सेमीफाइनल के अनबीटेबल लग रहे थे जब वर्ल्ड कप हो रहा था, खास तौर पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया न्यूजीलैंड में, और ये फाइनल में आके बिल्कुल इन्होंने नोज डाइव मार दी. अब इनकी टीम इतनी स्ट्रांग तो नहीं लग रही ऑन पेपर जितनी इंडिया की ऑन पेपर लग रही है, लेकिन इतना मैं जानता हूँ फखर कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया और न्यूजीलैंड, ऑस्ट्रेलिया नंबर 1 फाइटर्स और ये लोग भी नंबर 2, they fight till the end. They haven't got too many stars. Williamson है, Taylor है, फिर इनके पास bowling attack है, pace attack है, the Centener is very good as a spinner. तो इनके पास combination है. And I think they will put up a very good fight. मैंने जैसे कहा था कि पिछले मैचेस में न्यूजीलैंड नजर आई, सेमीफाइनल में एक डिफरेंट टीम नजर आएगी. लॉकी फर्ग्यूसन भी आपको फिट नजर आएंगे.
टांग में कोई दर्द नहीं होगा. नहीं,
वो अब किया भी होगा. देखिए एवरीबडी अब ये डू और डाई, मतलब इट इज अ क्रंच पॉइंट कि मैच और इसके बाद अगला मैच इज फॉर द कप. सो इवन इफ समबडी इज हाफ फिट, that player is an important player. वो make sure करता है कि even by getting some treatment and everything, he should make himself available. So they will play with the best possible 11 and hard work is going to be 100% there. But India के लिए मैं कहूँगा कि on paper they look a much better team, a much composed team. और it will be, I think it should be a very very good match. with एक बारिश नहीं, सिर्फ एक बात कह दूँ, वेदर ने फिर पकड़ लिया हमको. बादल हैं, अगर बारिश नहीं भी हो रही तो ओवरकास्ट बहुत ज़्यादा है, तो दैट कुड बी द डे. मैं उम्मीद तो हम कर रहे थे अच्छा दिन निकलेगा, लेकिन बिकॉज बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट मैचेस हैं, तीनों मैचेस अब. तो लेट्स सी, ये तो अल्लाह के ऊपर है, उसकी मर्जी है, नेचर से तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. लेकिन जहाँ तक एफर्ट है वो 100%, मैं 100% में बिलीव करता हूँ. मैं कभी 110 या 200 नहीं कहता. 100% इज गुड इनफ.
एब्सोल्युटली. सो मोहसिन भाई का कहना ये कि बेसिकली न्यूजीलैंड के पास मसाला पूरा है. मसाला पूरा है, अब उसकी हांडी चढ़ाने की देर है बुनियादी तौर पे. दैट्स यू नो दिस इज योर कोड बाय द वे. टीम के पास मसाला पूरा है, अब सिर्फ हांडी चढ़ाने की देर है. जुबैदा आपा के टोटकों के बाद मोहसिन भाई के मसाले जिंदाबाद. ये मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, आपको दिस इज गोइंग टू वी गोइंग टू यूज दैट. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी रियली इंटरेस्टिंग. हाउ वी गोइंग टू वर्क दैट आउट. आई एम गोइंग टू क्रिएट अ ब्रांड आउट ऑफ इट फॉर यू. ठीक है ना. विद मी मिस्टर लैंस क्लूजनर. लैंसी, हाउ मच इज दिस ओवरकास्ट वेदर गोइंग टू हेल्प दोज रियली awesome swing bowlers from both New Zealand and India?
New Zealand conditions, just looking by the feed that we're getting.
New Zealand
looks just like somewhere in New Zealand. So I think New Zealand will be happy with that.
Right.
It's a fresh wicket, so that's a good thing. We've been moaning
finally
about.
They come up with a fresh wicket. Good.
So that's a good thing. And yeah, to answer your question, I think, you know, it might just help. I think the New Zealand's strength are in their seamers, so that this might twist the arm into playing an extra seamer. They'll, needless to say, have a good look at the wicket. But I think just looking by these conditions, New Zealand will be happy with those conditions. They'll be, you know, it's fresh, it's coolish, and just like what you get from the land of the white cloud there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this should be fun. This should be good, interesting. You're right. This is going to be very familiar to the New Zealand players. That's how they've used to playing cricket. Shoaib, what are your overview right now for this semi-final? Because this has been a very strange journey for New Zealand. They started off with a lot of momentum and then they just went kaput. They've not been able to score more than even 200 runs, right, on their last two matches. And of course, critics out there, social media out there, general public out there personally believes that there are other teams in this tournament that played better than New Zealand and should have had a spot in the semi-final, including Pakistan, but they're not there. So, what is your take on that?
Well, they're not there.
Yes, they're not. Good point.
Very simple as the answer is.
Yeah.
I think when you play the semi-finals and the finals, it all depends on the luck of the captain. That's all.
Wow, yes.
That's all. It's the last 2 days belongs to the captain.
Yeah.
And I always seen that the captains who actually tend to take the pressure better than other captains, or their luck or their winning streak, I think that does the miracle for them. By looking at the conditions, now I'm beginning to think other things now, which perhaps that could be the day that can, I don't want to say this, but I think India is in trouble.
Ooh, India is in trouble. Penta!
Penta could be a penta, or it could be an upset, the biggest upset of the tournament.
Wow.
But now I can see this match is happening still now. अगर ये 35 ओवर का मैच भी हो गया, तो oh boy, that's going to be a problem.
Excitement.
It's going to be a problem. It's a lot of excitements are there.
Excitement.
All depends on Mr. Rohit Sharma. Yeah. How does he pan up his innings? How does he bat through the first 10 overs, man? It's going to be very important. And then later part of the innings. I really think that India is going to be. It's a big task ahead for them. If they cross this hurdle, then it's going to be somehow. Lord's going to be a much better wicket to bat on and much better conditions to bat on. But this condition looks very tricky to me right now.
Okay,
very tricky.
This looks very tricky to you. That's an interesting.